This is where I got married, right with Ramona here, the year of December the 7th, 1957. And we were so happy about this wedding that we had a wonderful time, yeah.
And many people do not know, but in those days we had a potbelly stove, and then we would come on Saturday and bank the fire so we'd be ready for Sunday school at 9:30 on a Sunday morning.
About 1987, 1988, I became involved with the fight to save this building, this beautiful historic building. This was the church that my grandfather founded. He was one of the founders of the church, Mr. Isaac McDuffie Henson. There were several times when it was at risk. It was damaged during the earthquakes, and it just had been generally neglected. There was no repairs or anything done with the building, and so it was in pretty bad shape until Menlo Equity started working on it in 2007. So the first thing I saw when I went in the restored building was the floor, and it was just gorgeous. They restored and kept the original floor for this building. So I am absolutely delighted that it has been restored. In 1996 is when I went to the state of California to file the application for the National Register of Historic Places. And this is the result. This is the result after so many years.
We are truly blessed to be here. But as we stop and look at the legacy that we're building on, as we stop and think of the backs and the shoulders of the people that came before us, that we're standing on, blood, sweat, tears, heartache, were all things that they endured so that we might have a better today. I was reading the history, and one thing that I found is that there was a point in time in this church's history that ethnicity didn't make a difference. Skin color didn't make a difference. Creed or kind didn't make a difference. And as a result of that, folks that didn't look like those African Americans or Negroes at the time that they were called, that were here, came in assistance to make sure that this property and this congregation stay alive. Amen. You really stop and think about it today, how much have we overcome even that? It is His will.
The restoration of this building is kind of a mirror image of a communal effort by which it was built and then by which it was maintained during difficult times. We decided for our standard that it would be those buildings that represent the core values of the city, which are freedom, equality, the unity of all peoples in Palo Alto into a single community working together. In my office, we did our part to try to make sure that the historical outcome really represented its history. And we feel, looking at it, that it really does, and very meticulously too.